A troubled present US-Russia relations today. The relationship between the United States and Russia is currently quite strained. It's like a rope stretched tight, ready to snap. The conflict in Ukraine is a major factor. The US continues to support Ukraine. Russia doesn't like this. Sanctions imposed by the US and its allies are hurting Russia. This fuels resentment. Mistrust runs deep on both sides. Dialogue is limited. The situation is tense and potentially dangerous. Diplomatic efforts have stalled, both countries have recalled ambassadors, military posturing adds to the tension, cyber attacks are a constant threat, the risk of miscalculation is high. Finding a way forward will be difficult. It requires open communication and a willingness to compromise. Right now, that seems unlikely. Echoes of the past, a history of mistrust. The rivalry between the US and Russia is not new. It has deep historical roots. The Cold War cast a long shadow. Suspicion and ideological differences defined the era. The collapse of the Soviet Union offered a chance for a reset. However, old habits die hard. NATO expansion eastward angered Russia. The US saw it as promoting democracy. Russia saw it as a threat. The war in Georgia in 2008 was a turning point. Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014 further escalated tensions. Election interference allegations in 2016 poisoned the well even further. The current state of affairs is the culmination of years of mistrust and miscommunication. American elections through Russian eyes. Russians view US elections with a mix of apathy and cynicism. Many believe the outcome has little impact on their lives. The 2024 US election was no different. Only a small percentage of Russians closely followed the race. Among those who did, there was a slight preference for Donald Trump. This is likely due to a perception that he might be more open to dialogue. However, many Russians remain skeptical. They see the US as fundamentally opposed to their interests. They believe that US policy towards Russia will remain confrontational regardless of who is in power. This sense of resignation and distrust makes meaningful engagement difficult. Section 4. The Kremlin's calculated calm, deciphering the silence. The Kremlin's response to Trump's re-election has been surprisingly muted. Public statements have been cautious and non-committal. This is likely due to the unpredictable nature of the Trump administration. Past attempts at rapprochement have ended in disappointment. The Kremlin is wary of appearing too eager. They are playing a waiting game. They want to see what policies Trump actually pursues. Actions speak louder than words. Behind the scenes, however, the Kremlin is likely assessing the situation. They are looking for opportunities to advance their interests. The US must be prepared for this. Section 5. The Trump Effect, a world on edge. Trump's return to the White House has sent shockwaves around the world. His unpredictable foreign policy is a cause for concern. His approach to Russia is particularly worrying. He has spoken of wanting to improve relations. However, his actions often contradict his words. His stance on Ukraine remains unclear. He has promised to end the war, but how he plans to do this is a mystery. His skepticism of NATO is another concern. This could embolden Russia. Trump's policies could have a destabilizing effect on the world. The international community is watching nervously.